The sermon emphasizes that everyone is on a journey. God is present even when we don't understand the process. Even when life shifts suddenly, God is still guiding the path. What seems like loss or interruption is often divine positioning. Sometimes, when you step out of your journey or your calling, you may think God is no longer in it. But once you are a child of God, God is always in you. Even when grief comes suddenly, when a mother, brother, and best friend pass away within the space of 1 year, do not let grief bear you down or pull you away from your calling. Naomi may have thought her journey had become only loss, but God was still moving. What looked like being out of step was actually God positioning her to pick up Ruth, someone he had already selected, someone he wanted to use, bless, and bring into his redemptive plan. Divine alignment and provision. Ruth 2 1 to 3. Ruth begins working in the fields and ends up in Boaz's field. Her hap was to light on a part of the field belonging unto Boaz. Ruth 2 3. This was not coincidence, it was God's providence. God orders your steps even when you are unaware. Ruth came from Moab into Bethlehem, the house of bread. In the place where there had once been famine, God provided life. This reminds us that when God brings us back to the house, he brings us back to the place of nourishment, covering, restoration, and purpose. Favor, choice, and protection. Ruth 2 5 to 9. Boaz notices Ruth and extends favor. She is chosen. Whose damsel is this? She is protected. Have I not charged the young men that they shall not touch thee? Ruth 2 9. This illustrates God brings divine attention to your life. God provides covering and protection in unfamiliar places. Redemption through the kinsman. Redeemer, Boaz represents Christ. He notices Ruth in her humility. He provides for her. He ultimately redeems her spiritual meaning. Just as Boaz redeemed Ruth, Jesus redeems us, bringing us from brokenness into purpose. The call to believe and respond, Romans 10:14. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed, and how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? This connects to Ruth's story. Ruth heard about God through Naomi. She then believed and followed. Faith begins with hearing and leads to transformation. Romans 10:14 asks how people shall believe in him of whom they have not heard. Ruth heard about God through Naomi's life and witness. This shows that even in pain, your journey can become someone else's introduction to God. Unless they hear a preacher, unless they see the witness in you, how will they know him?